Welcome back, all my fragrance fanatic friends and beauty besties. It's Jamie here, and I hope that you are having a fantastic day today. So it is actually snowing outside right now as I am filming, and it's the first snow of the season, so that's always the most exciting. The kids are at school right now, so I'm sure my girls, when they come home, they're gonna be super excited about this. I know my puppies are. They love playing in the snow. So for today's video, we are going to be talking about banana perfumes. I love banana, like it's one of my favorite fruits. It's one of my favorite desserts. It's one of my favorite notes in perfume. I love banana. And so I've got several banana perfumes we're gonna be talking about today. One of them is the new one that just came out. I'm so excited. So I will leave the links to all these perfumes we're talking about in the description box below. If any of them are Amazon links, I do get a commission for that. So without further ado, let's get started. Full disclosure, I have been really struggling with my eyes these past few days. For those of you who don't know, I had eyelid surgery done about a month ago, and for the past few days, my underneath my eyes, the nerves and the muscles are trying to heal, and so they are twitching. They keep on twitching, and it's making my eyes like extra watery and dry and itchy as well. So I'm like struggling to keep my makeup on. Thank goodness I have waterproof mascara. But so if you see me during this video winking at you or doing like a weird twitch, like you know what it is. So let's kick things off with Banana Bliss. Now this is not the bottle that Banana Bliss comes in. For those of you who don't know, the bottle looks like this, and I didn't like the way it looked. And it wasn't practical at all because the rim of it was so large. So when you sprayed it out, it would get all over the rim. The rim was plastic, so the plastic would start breaking and cracking and chipping off the gold flecks. Like it was awful. So I put it in a new bottle and put a new lid on it, put a new label on it. But this is Banana Bliss that I have in here. And this one was the first banana perfume I ever got my nose on. Absolutely love it. It smells like a coconut cream pie mixed with a banana cream pie and a little sprinkling of like a bananas Foster in the base. Like it's just so good, but very sweet, gourmand, edible banana coconut. And I have worn this one for colder weather and warmer weather, and I love it like year round. So just because it's like a heavy, sweet, thick, like delicious gourmand, I feel like it does really good in the summertime. Generally speaking, because it depends like how high is that humidity, you know? Like if it's a super high humid day, probably not the perfume I'm gonna gravitate towards. But if it's just like a mild summer day, like this smells so, like the coconut comes out a little bit more. It's so creamy and sweet. And, oh, love this one. Next up, we have Guava Granita. And this one, unlike Banana Bliss, is more of a mild banana, more subtle banana. Imagine being on the beach and you have your own personal little bartender and he is blending you up a mixed drink and he is throwing in all of these sweet, juicy, tropical fruits into the blender, and he's adding some like coconut milk. It's like a creamy, sweet, tropical smoothie is what I get from this perfume. But there's also like a freshness going on. So it's not, so yes, it is like a gourmand, sweet, you know, you got that sweet vanilla coconut, the bananas, the fruit stuff, very gourmand, edible smelling in my opinion, but it's fresher, much more wearable for like high heat and humidity in the summertime versus Banana Bliss. That one is like really densely sweet and heavy. This is like, I don't know, it's like a little bit fresher smelling. I think it's the guava in there doing that. But really delicious. Absolutely love this one as well. Next up, we have Eau de Soleil, and this one is the dupe for Gorgeous Orchid. And in that perfume, it doesn't list a banana note, but I definitely get banana from that perfume. In this perfume, it does list a banana note, but I think that they smell identical, in my opinion. I think they did a great job on this dupe. This one is really interesting. It's like this light, fresh, almost like aquatic banana and vanilla, like just very like airy, light, fresh, aquatic vanilla and banana. And very subtle banana, by the way, like not like a huge amount of banana, just a very subtle, like mainly vanilla with a sprinkling of banana on top is what I'm getting. And it has, it's tropical, a little woody, but just overall very, very light, fresh, aquatic smelling. Perfect for spring and summer. Absolutely love this one. Now let's talk about the brand new Alysia perfume that came out. This one is Sweet Banana, and I love the bottle, you guys. And for those of you who are new, who don't know, it always comes with like a flower around the rim, and I rip those off. I don't like that. I like it just like a regular lid. So this one is supposedly supposed to be the dupe for the Kayali perfume. I can't think of is it called Sweet Banana? I don't know. I'll put the name of it up here. I'm not really sure. I never smelt any of those perfumes, so I do not know. But I will say this. The Alysia perfumes have been pretty spot on, in my opinion, as far as duping the Kayali perfume. So I can only imagine that this one would be no exception. You know, so take that as it is. But this perfume, I didn't know what to expect. It smells so similar to the Eau de Soleil. Look at the notes here, you guys. The only difference I'm getting between these two perfumes is that this one has coconut and this one does not. This one, just like the Eau de Soleil, very airy, fresh, aquatic, banana, vanilla. Both have that little bit of woodiness, that sandalwood going on the base, both tropical smelling. But the Sweet Banana has some coconut to it. So if you are not a fan of coconut, then I would go with the Eau de Soleil. But if you are a fan of coconut, then I would go with the Sweet Banana because that's like the only difference I'm getting between these two. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's definitely not a tanning lotion or a sunscreen coconut. It smells more like an edible, like a realistic coconut mixed with banana and the vanilla. And for me personally, I am still in the process of figuring out which one of these I like best, because now you may completely disagree with me, and that is okay. But I just feel like these two are so similar, I don't need both in my collection. But it's way too early to tell on which one I like more and which one I would, repurchase or not. So let me play around with them some more and I'll let you know. I feel like it might be the Alysia one just because of two things. I love coconut just as much as I love banana. And also I really love the green color on this. Love this color so much. Yellow is just not really one of my favorite colors. So it will probably be this one, but we will see. I need time to play around. But I really enjoy this one. I think, does what I'm describing sound like the Kayali version? Like a more like aquatic, like airy, fresh, tropical, banana, vanilla, coconut. I don't know. Does that sound like that, like the Kayali one? You all tell me. I would love to get your all's opinions on this perfume. So those are all of the banana perfumes I have in my collection at this time. I would love to know in the comment section, please let me know, are there any other banana perfumes that I need to get my nose on? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, before you go, to seize the day and overspray. Bye guys.